beautiful parts, the Overland Tracks, the first couple of kilometres, particularly when it comes through this little rainforest area. Particularly lucky today, it rained last night. Fantastic amount of water coming, cascading down the waterfalls. Really, really nice. Hey? There's a lot of stairs here. Just had a nice little break at Kitchen Hut. It's 10:45 and we're heading off again. Sun's starting to come out again, but it's a bit cool up here. We've donned the jackets after a break, so probably have them on for a little bit till this cloud blows over and hopefully the wind stops. But it's looking good weather at the moment. Coming down into Waterfall Valley Hut. And with breaks, it's been 4 hours since we left Ronnie Creek. The pretty much prescribed time to make it here from Ronnie Creek on the Overland Track with a decent weighted pack. Cup of coffee for their lunch. Just exiting Waterfall Valley Hut on our way to Windermere Hut. Another 7 kilometres. Beautiful button grass everywhere, just finishing its flowering. Shaft to my left here. Just down in there. Just about out of flower now, but much around. Bluff still back there behind me. More and more boardwalk. We must have done a good couple of kilometres on this boardwalk now. Just keeps going. It's really good. Certainly makes the trip a bit quicker. perfect day. Really perfect day to be out walking. Just over 2 hours of walking since Waterfall Valley Hut, and we're here at Windermere Hut. End of day one, 17.4 kilometres here to Windermere Hut from Ronnie Creek. Fantastic days walking, feel pretty good. Cheryl feels pretty good. Got the tent set up, and we'll chuck some sausages in the frying pan and cook them up shortly. For dinner we'll have sausage sandwiches. Start of day 2. Started at 5:30 this morning after not a lot of sleep last night. We had a few wallabies and stuff trying to get into the tent for a bit after the food, but sorted them out eventually. Got some sleep, and we woke up at 5:30 this morning. It's been light rain all morning up until just recently. First time I've had a chance to get the camera out without getting it wet. But we're heading to New Pillion Hut from Windermere, and we're doing alright considering the conditions. Not too bad at all. Wet rocky track. Thank goodness for boardwalk. This would be a soggy mess right now if we hadn't had this here. Bit of rain and it's a mud pit. Look at it down there. Well, we're deep in the forest now, heading to New Pillion Hut still. It's very slippery, very muddy. Yeah, but we're getting there. Just gonna take it easy. Fortunately it stopped raining. Rain's held off. A lot of beautiful moss about. Really nice when it rains. We've had our wet weather gear on since first thing this morning. Just through a puddle there. And it's obviously reasonably cool because we're not overheating like you normally would. So temperatures dropped quite a bit with the drizzle this morning. Coming out of the forest, heading towards New Pillion Hut, and just starting to rain again, so I'm going to put the camera away sadly. It's just a bit too wet. Here at New Pillion Hut, just about to leave. Actually got here at about 1:15. Been here for about an hour and a quarter. Had a good cook up, nice hot spaghetti bolognese. And we're going to head to Kiora Hut. Hopefully get there before this weather turns, because it's looking pretty nasty out there. Predicting snow above 1,000 metres tomorrow, so we want to try and knock it over today. Make life a bit easier for us. So we've just left New Pillion Hut. Most people would spend their third night there. We've skipped that one. Going to go through to Kiora Hut hopefully. If we're going to get there tonight, late this afternoon, a reasonable hour before the bad weather gets in. So we just pulled up on the track before we start the climb up to the top of the range, heading from New Pillion Hut to Kiora Hut. It's going to get a bit warm. Cheryl's taking a fleece off as we march up the hill. It's a bit more of the track from New Pillion Hut to Kiora Hut. A fair bit of boardwalk, which is rather pleasant after all the mud we've been through today. All the track's gone from nice boardwalk back down to deteriorating rapidly to great big steps at the end of a day where we're going to finish on doing 22 Ks. Nice. And it's raining again. Not quite enough to put the camera away, but getting close as we make our way down Pillion Gap. That one there, then into the mud, and step over more mud and hope for the best. Onto the boardwalk. In the rain, it's coming down. A few little lakes to get across. Look at that. Bloody hell.
I fully it won't be funny on video.
Made it. Finally, Kiora Hut, dead ahead. Been a long afternoon. It's taken us, it's taken us about just over 3 hours, 3 1/4. Come from New Pillion to Kiora Hut in the rain. Miserable wet conditions, but we've got here. Day 3, 8:30 in the morning. We'll come up a night with lots of rain. You can hear the waterfall in the background raging on due to all the rain. At 8:30, leaving Kiora Hut, hopefully to get to the lake and decide whether we get the ferry or whether we camp tonight and walk the lake all the way back. Weather's very unpredictable at the moment. There's snow on the peaks behind me, and not quite sure what it's going to do. The sun comes out 1 minute and then clouds over again. It's going to be a wet track, but yep. Well, the rain last night's produced a lovely muddy track. But at least the rain stopped. I went out to the other side, but anyway, you're committed now. Old bit of track, old boardwalk, very nice and mossy after all the rain, but this area coming from Kiora Hut, everywhere you look, moss. Navigating yet another lake. Yeah, that's for sure. You can just see a bit of snow on the right hand side of that mountain up there. It's a little bit kicking around still, but the sun's burning it off awful quick. what you come to do the Overland Track for. Sections like this. It was worth the rain for, isn't it? The sun coming out. Just brilliant. That was lunch. It was a slow haul to get to lunch. Took quite a while this morning, wet muddy track, raining on and off, but we got there for lunch, and now we're going to head off to Narcissus hut, which supposedly is about 2.5 to 3 hours, right on the lake, on Lake St Clair. Still a rough, rocky, quite muddy at times track. Bit of rock hopping happening through the lake. No, I wouldn't risk it. And the rain is back again. Finally, first time in 2 days, been able to take the Gore-Tex jacket off. Rain has stopped for a little bit and a bit of blue sky. So just maybe, we'll get to the last camp without having to worry about getting wet. But that's just a maybe, because there's still some big black clouds about. The final stretch now to Lake St Clair. This is the notorious sway bridge that sways, especially when you've got a pack on. It spooks a few people, but it's pretty tame really. Just going across it now, and the rain stayed away, thank goodness. So we're going to head to Narcissus hut, set up camp for the night, and make a decision on what we do tomorrow when we wake up and see what the weather's like. Last part of the day, just knocked over around about 18 kilometres to get to Narcissus hut, just on Lake St Clair, not far away, where most people finish their Overland Track. We'll decide where we're going tomorrow. Day 4, it rained this morning, just leaving Narcissus hut to walk to Cynthia Bay. Weather looks good, so we're going to hike the 17.5 kilometre trip down the lake, which is quite a nice walk, so looking forward to that. Once again, we didn't get a lot of sleep. This time it wasn't because of the the possums, but it was the rain, heavy deluge of rain a lot of the night. Thankfully it stopped about 5 o'clock this morning. It hasn't rained since, and the skies are starting to clear. Very, very, very wet boardwalk. So much rain last night. Everything's wet, including the tent, soaking wet, draining in the backpack on the outside. Look at this tree. Magnificent. Really big tree. This is the first real glimpse of the lake we've had so far. So this is very interesting. Coming through where a lot of fresh trees have fallen down right across the track. We met up with some other walkers further back that said they got quite lost. And I can see why when I look around and the track's covered completely with broken trees, but we just spotted the marker just behind me here, over here, and that helps us make sure we've got it right. To make sure we're going the right way, we've got red markers on trees and orange ones on posts. It's rather handy when the trees fall across the track. Another tree across the track. This is the 4th massive tree across the track. And there's the track, and there's the tree. Completely blocking it. Parks are going to have their fun cut out for them here. I just noticed a mushroom that's been broken, probably on the fall of the tree. It was a beautiful big one too. After some 2.5 hours, which probably is normally a lot quicker, we've come to Echo Point Hut. The main reason it's taken so long was all those trees that have been blown down in the storm, completely cutting the track, forcing us to do extra mileage around them and under them at times. But we're here and we're going to have some lunch before we set off on the final part of our Overland Track to Cynthia Bay. A few bunk beds. Ooh, it's a bit smoky. This one's got a food storage locker. Well, isn't that interesting? The mice are that bad that they've got the food storage locker. we're lost. I would say to the left. Would you say the left or the right?
Well, I'll say the left slightly, but...
I'd say the left, especially when there's a marker there. Look, there's a marker. That's what you're looking for. Might look like a bit of fungi, but it's not. It's a bit of plastic with an owl through it.
Oh my god, I thought it was fungi.
Yeah, there you go. That was the soft option, the ferry. Down comes the rain again. Be time to put the camera away and put the raincoat on again, the Gore-Tex on. There's a lot of black cloud about. They did forecast possible storms, and looking out there, I think we're going to get them. On the home stretch, once you start seeing the picnic tables, that's when you know you're nearly back. That there is a picnic table. And the final part of the trail, heading for the car park. 4 days, do 76 k's. The sun's decided to come out, and here's the echidna, what we've been looking for. Just up here is an echidna. And that was our echidna sighting for the day. Quite often along this bit, and the sun out, is out for a feed. Nice finish to our track to see an echidna, it really was.